Oh, hey, this is Sean with Rainier Arms. We're over here with Adam from Holosun, and we're going to be covering some of the new products that are coming out here at ShotShow 2024. So, Adam, talk to us a little bit about some of these products that just came out. People are really talking a lot about. So, let's get some details.
Always love having Rainier Arms in the booth. Thank you guys for waiting. You've been bearing the line here to make sure you guys get in. So DPS, our digital pistol sight, this has probably been the big one. So this actually works in conjunction. So this right here is your thermal camera, more or less. That camera wirelessly sends the image back to this optic and gives you a thermal overlay. So these two work in conjunction to provide a thermal image via this optic. This also not only serves as that, but it also serves as a white light as well if the batteries are out. It serves as a white light also. Okay. So in conjunction, that's how it'll work. This is a working prototype. There's no ETA, there's no price point. Someone will make one up online anyways, but there's not. Right now, it's the standalone product that we're showing what we can do. It also opens up the door of possibility of what all this means. Because when you can start, in essence, overlaying things onto things via camera, it changes the game a lot and what your optics can and cannot do, for sure. So this will be a big one in the future. And probably, probably ShotShow next year, we are hopefully going to be having something a little more solid that may or may not be released. But, it's always the thing is maybe in a year.
Yeah, for sure. So with that, just a couple questions that people were asking. One right now, it runs off of Bluetooth, right? That's how it kind of communicates or something.
Technically not Bluetooth, just a wireless connection. It's actually not Bluetooth.
Okay, so a wireless connection.
Yep.
Is there going to be a wired connection option? I saw some people asking then if there was going to be a wired connection.
Yeah, they haven't said yes or no on that. But obviously, it would help the battery consumption more likely. It would do a couple other things. So it's not necessarily a no yet. It's just they're finalizing what it would look like.
Okay.
Because the other thing is what we're seeing is people say, hey, I want to put this on X, Y, Z. Instead of having it like this, like on a pistol, we're seeing go, 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 go. And that one of those connections is more and more battery life as it tries to spread out the signal light.
That makes sense.
So a wired connection is not necessarily a possibility, given that it may assist with a flux radar issue, you want to have on your rifle issue. As you spread that out, we'll have to have that solution.
Another question that I was seeing is, does it operate as its own red dot? Let's say if this gets the camera gets occluded or anything like that, you still have a functioning red dot.
Yeah, so this fully operates. I'm going to turn this around here for you guys. There's still the typical plus and minus button you're used to seeing, and that still operates the regular red dot. And the solar failsafe up top, right here, still will operate that red dot even if your battery is dead. So you're still going to be running on that.
Awesome. I like that. Cool. All right, so let's talk about the DRS, both the night vision and the thermal.
So we have the, make sure I'm right, yeah, so the night vision and the thermal. The night vision starts shipping first now. Actually is shipping now. The thermal in the next 2 to 4 weeks, we shipping out. The great news is that the night vision came in exactly as we thought it would, is $1,000 roughly. And the thermal actually came in less than we expected, about $1,600. So I'm not sure what company quotes a higher number and comes in cheaper for thermal. So that's a whole new thing for also as well.
Make it a habit.
Right. Same as what we just talked about, the DPS. You have your plus and minus. So this can run as a regular red dot. And I would venture to guess that you're talking about the average user. This will be a red dot 80 to 90% of the time. When you need thermal, you'll power on the button up here and turn on your thermal or your night vision and run it in that fashion. This far count can come down, and that way your red dot acts just as a regular red dot. This is the sensor up here. With that confusion as to what this is, actually a sensor that brings in the information and puts the thermal overlay or night vision overlay down below. Also, a lot of people are new to thermal and new to night vision, very new to it now. The concern we've heard a lot of is somebody shines a flashlight and my DRS NDs are ruined. This is digital, so you don't have to worry about that. It's not a PDS-14 or a white or green phosphorus. You're not having that issue. So it is very different in that aspect. And people, I think especially newer night vision, are enjoying that because we're about ruining a $1,000 thing on an accident.
Yeah, especially when it's something like this, it's going to be on a gun and you might get a white light shine back at you, things like that. So it's good to know that for sure.
Yeah. So these are night vision shipping now, thermal in the next 2 to 4 weeks. So we're at that point now that these are going to be in the market. And probably for the first time ever, people are going to have access to thermal optics and night vision at relatively very low cost.
Yeah.
And they're noise.
Now, on that, just a quick question. Somebody was asking about kind of what distance does that night vision and that thermal pick up? At what point do you start seeing kind of blurred image or something, not being able to make it out?
Yeah, so the thermal specifically, I've taken this one out, or one of these out, to about 350 to 400 yards at deer, just with spotting them. And I could clearly see at 4X the deer. I could see which deer it was. They really weren't incredibly blurry. I could clearly see their gait, see what they were doing, laying down, walking, moving, feeding. And that was at 350 to 4 yards on 4x zoom, because this comes with a zoom built in. So you can go up to, you can get a zoom built right into these. The night vision, I believe, is at 100-ish yards and not had a problem at all. But again, night vision and thermal are two different things. For thermal, it's more like a spotting thing. You see it's hot, green hot or white hot or black hot.
Yeah.
With night vision, more of kind of tell what's a tree and what's a deer. Yeah. But nonetheless, yeah, they're both very usable. Then you add a IR illuminator for something like this, and it adds even more to it.
Nice. Yeah. Awesome. All right. So in this next little setup here, the Raiden, and this little setup is awesome. People are so stoked about the possibilities with this.
So, I've already been accused of this being my favorite thing, and 100% is. When we first talked about these, and we were getting the information ready for them, not that I don't love thermal and night vision, with my PVS 14, this was by far like a battle weapon, end of the world weapon, whatever you're doing. This can kind of help anybody. So this is the Raid, our new flashlight. It has a pick rail here at the bottom. It also will be compatible with scout mounts. So a lot of people already have it. You're not reinventing the wheel, thank the Lord.
Yeah.
On that one. And then there's an 18650 battery in here. You can either take it out to charge it, or there's magnetic charging in the back. So you can also just let it charge without taking it off your gun or without and
that'll be the same hookup as what you would usually have with your PI.D, right?
Yeah, the PI.D has a similar dual, a 2-prong mount. I say similar because there are other products we have that are 4 or 5. As an example, I will just carry it over here. That's that DPS we talked about.
Okay.
It's a different charging system. So, there could be differences. This end cap can come off, and there's 2 of them we have right now. One, like this, is just a finger press, and there's also the crane switch. So you can also use that. 80,000 candela, 1,000 lumens, but obviously candela is what we go by nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
So incredibly bright light, typical battery you find in everything else that you have, and then great end cap situations as well.
So outside is that focus beam at 100 yards? Is it still pretty tight?
Yeah, it's still relatively tight. I'm looking forward to taking out the final production of these against some Surefires and other things, just to have an idea of how they stand.
Cool.
Because the reality, I'm still a realist, and I want to see where's everybody else. That's how you know where you stand.
Yep.
The Iris, so IRIS. This one I'm super excited about. I'm a huge night vision and kind of guy dad, night shooting. And our current product up until now has been a lot bulkier. It's been, there's the option where some of the older style ones actually include some of your red dot view forks that sits up higher. This, as you can see, very slimline design. There's a visible laser, IR laser, and IR laser illuminator option that you can use via selector switch. A crane switch down here, a crane connection port, down here. Manual override up here that you expect to see in case your switch goes down or anything else. One thing I'm really excited about is if you remember our older units, to change the focus depth of the beam for IR illuminator, you had to come back here and there's a little knob that stuck out and you had to use your fingers to switch it.
Just terrible when your hands are cold and you don't wear gloves or anything.
I live in Ohio, it's like 7 degrees, 2 feet of snow. It was a nightmare. And you take your gun off your firing solution, right, with your firing gun. So with this, you can actually, with this typical C-clamp grip, you can adjust it right through here. It's a sliding switch. Now, I will say it is strong enough where you're not going to need it accidentally. It's also enough where the gloves on, I can feel the click, 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 click. So this is going to be a big one. And the other reality is, so this price point is about $800. The Raid is about $200, $180. So together, you're talking about $1,000 to fully set up a night fighting gun besides your optic.
Yeah.
It's going to be just a fantastic combo. I think is going to really shake up the market.
Oh, that's what people are already saying with the videos that we've posted so far is like under $1,000. That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, all the supporting, getting nods is one thing. Those aren't cheap.
Right.
Getting an optic, but then you got to get all the supporting stuff, and that just, the bill gets so dang high.
And my only complaint with our previous Holosun IR lasers and illuminators was the IR illuminator. And no, it was on the weaker side, in my opinion, compared to the market. This year with the B-cell technology, so it's significantly stronger, we'll say, in the civilian market of what you have to have.
And nice.
So you're going to see a night and day difference, that new technology and what it can bring to the marketplace. My favorite for this entire show are going to be these guys. I think this is going to be the combo to beat for this show.
Yeah.
And then we'll run through a couple other real quick things for you guys. So we don't bore everybody too much here. We do have the Ames Max. As you guys can kind of see, I'll spin around a little bit. A huge, gigantic viewport. Flip cap, same as usual. I think this solar panel can charge a Tesla car at this point. QD mount on the side. And this is a collab with Ronin Tactics. Chulan, you see his little dragon insignia there. It's a collab with him. Go ahead. You also have the PI.DK. This is the new shortened down version of the PI.D. This is going to be a great little one for those that kind of want the smaller footprint. The lights on those guns that they have, especially some of these new guns that are coming out, they're great combat guns. Just got to have a smaller life work.
Yeah.
And then we also have here the SCS carry. This is a shrunken down version of our SCS 320. Fits on the Holosun K footprint. Internal battery, no external. Solar panel on top charges it and it keeps it running. It charges faster than it uses on battery. So you're always charged. And then our new 6X magnifier right here. So most of this, except for this guy, which I know y'all want, this is all quarter two or shipping pretty much now. And then this guy, we'll talk next year is where we stand at and where the final designs will be at.
Well, we're excited about that because next year we'll definitely come by, check it out. Hopefully it'll be at Rage Day again. We'll be able to play with this more, and then we'll come by and see. And man, hopefully we can get out to the market soon because people are chomping at the bit. That's just really cool. Stepping the game up, making other companies have to do the same.
Yeah, it's all. I appreciate you guys coming to the booth. I always love talking to you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Thank you.